Hello, fellow exiles. I feel like there's not much to do in PoE 1 and PoE 2 at the moment, so I decided to go fishing and the results shocked me. Watch this forbidden fishing video before it gets banned because I won't keep it a secret anymore, and I'll show the first confirmed fish catch in Wraeclast. And no, it's not a clickbait. I will also explain how to do it, what gear to use, how to cast a line and how to catch your first fish. And at the end I will also open 8 sets of the Baited Expectations Divination cards. Let's dive right into the fish hole. In the recent 3.420 patch for Path of Exile 1, GGG stated that they added a Cast a Line keybind to the input section in the game menu. This means that you can now bind Cast a Line and finally be able to catch a fish using your fishing rod. Before I show how to do it, let's talk about the gear. There are some confirmed fishing items that you can get from the Baited Expectations Divination cards, as well as some additional fishing gear from other sources. So of course, I have a fishing rod. I also have Fairgrace Tricorn, Slither Pinch gauntlets, Rainbowstride Boots, Replica Baited Breath Belt, Rodhead Talisman and 5 Writhing Jars. But there is no confirmed body armor for fishing, though I think I figured something out. Look at the color of the Rainbowstride Boots. They are purple. Now let's have a look at the Cospri's Wheel body armor. It has some purple accents on it as well, which match with the boots. But that's not all. Here you can see that there are some fish scales on it, which perfectly correspond with the gloves, which are also made of fish scales. What's more, you can even see a triangle shape on it, similar to the shape of Fairgrace Tricorn. And there's even something more that may be a reference to fishing. Part of the text on Cospri's Wheel says, "They cast me aside." Cast could be a reference to cast a line, but that's just speculation. However, when you check the Master Fisherman Krillson questline, one of its parts says, "With your rod equipped, just approach a pool of water and cast away." Cast away in Krillson questline and cast me aside on Cospri's Wheel, with fish scales on it. Now, speaking of rings, I don't have the Angler's Plait rings as they are so expensive, but I started using the Selfish Shepherd rings because there's the word fish in them. The stone in this ring is also purple, the same as the Rainbowstride Boots and Cospri's Wheel. These rings also have an increased cast speed mod, the same as the Angler's Plait ring, so cast speed may also be important in fishing, but I know that's a far-fetched speculation. Now let's get into the most interesting part. Let me show my first catch and how I did it. And you will be surprised, but it turns out that fishing is possible in the hideout. The hint was in the Krillson dialogue. Zana has offered me to take me to every corner of Wraeclast. I declined, I would miss my fish too much. This led me to the conclusion that Krillson doesn't want to explore maps of Wraeclast, but prefers to stay in his hideout, so I decided to do the same. So I switched to the Lush hideout, which has some water areas, making it a perfect fishing spot. Then I used the Cast a Line key to move the bait a bit to attract some fish. I waited for over an hour with no luck. I started to lose hope, thinking that fishing is really just an Easter egg and that we would never find out how to do it. But I didn't give up and I started to dig deeper. I checked Master Krillson's appearance again and realized that he isn't wearing any gear. So I thought, what if we actually need to take off the fishing gear and put it into the inventory alongside with the raw feather? And after I did that, I was like, okay, now I look exactly like the Master Fisherman. No body armor in the fishing items pool was a hint. We need to use the Naked Man technique. So I did a few more cast a line animations to move the bait a bit and gave it some time. And after around 40 minutes, boom, my character moved the rod and a fish appeared on the ground. After a few more minutes, I got another one. So now I have 2 exotic fish in my inventory and I don't know what to do with them. Probably I need to get 4 and bring them to Krillson when I find him on the map, but he is so rare that I've never found him, so now I need to be patient in order to complete the quest. It looks like just another bait. It's also really weird that it's the only item you can pick up in the hideout. So that's how I did it. Now, before you comment that this is all fake, please try it yourself and let me know in the comments. And if I get banned for revealing this secret, that would be sad, but I do it for the Wraeclast community that has been fooled by GGG for years. I decided to reveal the truth no matter what happens next. And now let's finish this video with baited expectations, 8 sets of Divination cards that can result in Angler's Plait, which could be worth even 1,337 mirrors, and if you're lucky enough, you can get an instant sale as people need this ring badly for their fishing builds thanks to its increased quantity of fish caught. Okay, no Angler's Plait this time, but it was fun. Maybe next time we'll be luckier. Now, huge thanks to Distorted for helping me with gearing up so I was able to prepare a perfect bait. And also huge thanks to John the Man who gave me these Baited Expectations cards for the gambling content. Don't forget to subscribe for more valuable guides and leave a thumbs up if you managed to catch your first fish. Also, check out my other videos like the Atlas Juicing video or the Magic Find Build guide for PoE 2. That's a wrap, fish and fishermen. May your bait be tasty, your hooks be sneaky, and your fish be this big, but actually real this time. See you in the next cast or in the comments. Tight lines.